Hi folks, I'm Richard Friedman and welcome to another one of my musical videos for April 24th, 2024. Here's a video for today. We have here Trump Tower. We have in the center here former President Donald Trump. Then this goes back to 2015 when he was running for president the first time, and he had some difficulty with a actress who was an adult performer actress, and she was kind of in a way blackmailing him for like $130,000 not to talk to anybody, which is what it comes down to. And he convened a meeting with his fixer here, Michael Cohen, who was his attorney at the time, and President Trump he was referred to as the former president's then, before he became president, his fixer, and during that time when he was running for the presidency. And there was David Pecker, who was the ex-publisher of The Inquirer. Now, they had a meeting at Trump Tower back in 2015, and basically this was about to set up a sort of an alliance here. They'd cooperate together and protect Donald Trump, who candidate for president, from being attacked by people who would blackmail him and people who would say bad things about him. So at this meeting, they got together and they made kind of a cooperative deal, a cooperative agreement that Michael Cohen would kind of be like the go-between between David Pecker, who was really had the hands on the Inquirer in terms of being he's the ex-publisher of that, and then the between him and Michael Cohen, who would take orders from then candidate Republican nominee for president for 2016, Donald Trump. So what they did was he was the go-between. So if any problem arose, they had a situation where they called it catch and kill. So somehow they would get the money to Pecker, who would buy the story if anybody had something bad thing that was written about President Trump, former President Trump, or candidate Trump at the time back in 2015. They would buy the story and just rip it to shreds or bury it in some way that would never be released. And they made an agreement with that person who they bought it from that they could be sued for $1 million or so or whatever if they ever gave it to anybody else. So that was effectively, regardless of how truthful it would still have done his candidacy damage. So there was a false story of the doorman who had a false story. They even gave him money because that, even though it wasn't true, the fact that it would come out would be damaging. And they also had an agreement that if anybody spoke against the president, an example was Ted Cruz, who said some things. So they went ahead and they published a thing about Ted Cruz, and that was it. And what happened? What was going on here was there was Trump to his fixer Michael Cohen, who would get in touch with David Pecker at the Inquiry. See, so what David Pecker was like Surf Pro. You know, he was Surf Pecker. You know, he says he has a commercial with Surf Pro where they come in and there's a big disaster and all the things go, and they come in and they, right in 2 seconds, everything gets turned around, the furniture gets back and the house gets put together again and everything is beautiful. Well, that's what Pecker was at the Inquirer. He was an ex-publisher then who was at the Inquirer, and he was like Surf Pro. He was a Surf Pro for the Trump candidacy. Okay, so in that respect, and and Michael Cohen would just call Servpro Pecker, and if there was a problem, and he'd take care of it. So with that in mind, now there was a TV show back in the late 70s, early 80s that was very popular called Three's Company. So I kind of just thought of the thing about three of them meeting at Trump Tower. Now they in this sitcom was from the late 70s to early 80s. It was about two girls and a guy who they lived together, and it was a whole complicated little thing they had. I don't want to go into it, but the thing about it was that it was an ongoing arrangement. Now they didn't live together or anything like that, but this had a lot of repercussions. Their alliance had a lot of repercussions, and it was a lasting alliance. And so I kind of saw a relationship there between Three's Company and here Three's Company at Trump Tower. So what I did was I put it together, and I said, former President Donald Trump singing Richard's adapted theme to the Three's Company TV show retitled Trump's Three's Company at Trump Tower, back in August of 2015. So here it is right here. There it is. Okay. There's Trump Tower. And this is before, as they met in front of the building to go inside and have their meeting. Okay. So there's Michael Cohen, and then candidate Trump at the time, back in 2015, and David Pecker right here. You see? So you can see I tried to convey the enthusiasm, what was going on here. You see? I tried to convey that here. See? Michael Cohen there with a thumbs up, very enthusiastic, and the focus is on here the candidate Donald Trump, and David Pecker also very enthused here with his thumbs up. At the time, I'm going to refer to him now, former President Trump. Now, back then, on the loudspeaker, he's going to sing this song here that I wrote. And that, again, is titled Three's Company at Trump Tower. And the only thing else I want to add to that is that, again, Stormy Daniels was the one who really sparked this meeting, because it was her problem that they had, and that she was paid $130,000 to keep her mouth shut. And so they saw the possibility of other problems ahead, and they wanted to nip other problems that would come up in the bud, not waiting until it got to the point that Stormy Daniels had got to. Okay? So David Pecker helped, I'm reading now, David Pecker helped broker the hush money deal with adult film actress Stormy Daniels. So Pecker helped broker that deal. So anyway, that's the connection here. So it's all intertwining thing, and it's more complicated when you hear the trial. And I want to keep it simple and to the point. And so I'm going to try now to bring in the music, and let's see if we can get that. Okay, here it goes. Glad you came to knock on my door. I've been expecting both of you. If voters find out about Stormy Daniels, I am through. I have a plan that gives me a thrill. If you will be loyal, called Catch and Kill. My fixer, Michael Cohen, will contact you about any vermin liberal who is against me moving into 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. You'll see this rendezvous will take you straight to the moon. And our Three's Company at Trump Tower, when I win, will make America great again soon. So here it is. So you can imagine now, former President Trump singing this here. I'm going to leave this up here so you can see get the full picture. I'll try it again. okay? All right, I'm gonna try and just sing it to you one more time, and I'll have one more go at it. Here we go. Glad you came to knock on my door. I've been expecting both of you. If voters find out about Stormy Daniels, I am through. I have a plan that gives me a thrill. If you will be loyal, called Catch and Kill. My fixer, Michael Cohen, will contact you about any vermin liberal who is against me moving into 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. You'll see this rendezvous will take you straight to the moon. And our Three's Company at Trump Tower, when I win, will make America great again soon. All right, folks, I want to thank you very much for watching my video today. I always like to mention my books are available through Amazon and with a link on my website, Richard's Books of PoliticalCartoons.com. This is my latest book here. And you can look at, you can see the sample cartoons on my website again. That's Richard's Books of PoliticalCartoons.com. And just look at a few of the cartoons as samples and see if what you want to do about that. If you just want to go there for a good time, that's fine. That's fine. I would be glad if you did that. Okay, and these books from the past are still are selling. So I thought this was from the 2020, a whole year of 2020. And the other book, I'm just giving you the books that are selling right now. And this book here, that year in 2021, I did an edition. This was edition 1, January through June. And I drew all these people here, the political people we hear and read about all the time. And I put them up here in front of the Capitol as a cover that year. Okay, you see, there we go. So you can recognize some of them if I bring it in. Okay, I'll just bring it in. There, you'll recognize them, so I don't have to point them out to you. You'll recognize them, know that. Okay, folks. All right, thank you for watching my video. God bless you, and God bless America, and I'll see you next time. Take care, folks. Bye.